Beulah Show.
They say everything comes to them that wait. But there's only one thing I ever got from waiting. More wait.
As we look in on Beulah this afternoon, she is busily trying to finish knitting a sweater.
You see, purl 4, knit 4, drop 2. Here's where I drop everything. Come on in, Oreo.
Beulah, I must talk with you about something. What are you doing, knitting?
I'm not baking a cake.
Wish you'd teach me to knit sometime.
Maybe I'll take a year off one day and try. What is your trouble, Oreo?
Oh, it's Mr. Sprague, the Iceman.
Put the lid back on. But why come to me? I barely know him.
Oh, Beulah, he's making eyes at me. And I just know I'm going to have an awful time getting rid of him.
Then just stop putting out the ice wanted sign and he'll drive right on by.
Oh, I couldn't, Beulah. He's madly in love with me. I wouldn't want to break his heart. You know, he says I'm the most mental girl he knows.
You sure he didn't say mental case? Turn off the spigot.
Oh, he's so big and strong and powerful. Well, I'm frightened nearly to death of him.
Then stop giving him the big eye every time he comes near your kitchen.
Oh, Beulah, you know I'm spoke for by Mr. Judson.
Must be only a whisper. You're the only one that heard it.
That Iceman's going to make trouble. Now, I was wondering, Beulah, if you could fix it with Bill so that I could depend on him in case it comes to a crisis.
Look here, Oreo. Who do you think you're kidding?
I don't understand.
Oh, yes, you do. And you're not using Bill to make a jealous play between you and that Iceman. If you can't figure out any other way to keep him hanging around, then just hang out the ice sign all day.
Hello, Beulah. Hello, Oreo.
Hello, Miss Alice.
Beulah, you don't need to bother about dinner tonight. I've just driven Donnie over to Hawthorne's. He's going to spend the night with Arthur.
Well, what about you and Mr. Harry?
He doesn't know it yet, but he's going to take me out to the Holiday Inn for dinner and dancing afterwards. Just the two of us.
Miss Alice, what would you do if you had a very persistent Iceman and you just couldn't get rid of him?
I'd buy a refrigerator. Oh, I think I hear Mr. Harris. Hi, dear.
Hi, darling. Get on your glad rags. We're going out tonight.
Why, Harry, how did you ever...
Well, I thought that we're getting so we never kick up our heels anymore. So I called up George Dunstan and made a date with him and Clara to go out with us tonight.
Well, darling, I sort of had a plan for us to go out by ourselves. We haven't been out alone almost since we were married.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear, but I thought that, well, I thought we could kind of kill two birds with one stone. Have a night out and do some business, too. After all, George is a very important man in this town. He can do us a lot of good.
Oh, but darling, every time we go out, it's for business. And the Dunstans, George is such a loud, boisterous man, and Clara never opens her mouth.
Well, that's fine. You'll only have to put cotton in one ear. Ah, please, honey.
Oh, all right, I suppose so.
Oh, excuse me. Hello? Oh, hello. Is that you, George?
That's just what I mean.
If it's all right with you, Miss Alice, I'd like to go over to Sadie Harris's for a while.
Of course, do.
Thank you.
Yes, George, yes.
I got to get some knitting instructions from her. I don't know what I'm going to do if I don't get Bill's sweater finished for his birthday tomorrow.
Well, you'll have the whole evening. Looks as if we're going to be out late.
Oh, no trouble at all, George. You bring little Effie right along with you. She can stay here.
No, Harry, she can't.
Oh, it's perfectly all right, George. We love little Effie almost as much as you do. Okay. See you in about an hour, then. They're bringing little Effie over with them. It's their help's night out, and they can't locate a sitter.
Well, darling, what are we supposed to do with her?
Leave her with Donnie. He's old enough to take care of her.
Donnie's at the Hawthorns. You told him he could go and spend the night with Arthur. We'd have to drive 20 miles to bring him back.
Oh. Well, you won't mind taking care of little Effie for a few hours, will you, Beulah?
Beulah's going out tonight.
Mr. Harry, I wanted to get Bill's sweater finished tonight, but maybe I can...
No, Beulah, I won't allow it. You've something just as important to do as we have.
Oh, that's all right, Miss Alice. I'll still be here for a while, and when I'm gone, Bill can take over, and I'll only be gone an hour or so.
Bill take care of Effie? I don't know.
Oh, Bill loves children, Mr. Harry.
Oh, sure, of course. I think Bill will do very nicely. Look how well he gets along with Donnie. Now, look, you tell Bill if he'll be a babysitter tonight, I'll pay him $5.
I'll bet he'll more than earn it, too.
Come in.
Here's your little love apple, honey, dropping right from the tree of romance.
It's about time. I've been waiting for that apple to drop for years.
Oh, say, honey, that stove looks sort of naked. I sure could do with a little snack. Oh, ain't that nice? You already got something fixed up for me to take over to the shop.
Oh, no, Bill. These are just some cleaning rags.
Well, ain't nobody done no eating here tonight?
Oh, no. Mr. Harry and Miss Alice are dining out. Donnie's over to the Hawthorns, and I thought you and I could have something later at the restaurant.
Okay, baby. But I'm a little financially embarrassed at the moment. You'll have to settle for hot dog.
Hot dogs will be fine. Bill, if I was to ask you to do a special favor for me tonight, would you do it?
Now, look here, this ain't leap year, nothing like that, is it?
No, and if it was leap year, I wouldn't ask you, Bill Jackson, if you were the last man on earth.
Honey, if I was the last man, you'd get trampled to death in a rush.
Very funny. All I wanted you to do, though, was to entertain a young lady for a couple of hours.
No, sir, I positively not. Huh?
Entertain a young lady for a couple of hours?
Oh, that's a pleasure. Any friend of yours, providing she ain't too homely, got a nice figure, and no expensive ideas, is a friend of mine.
The young lady is 7 years old.
Oh, they 7?
Mm-hmm. Her parents are going out with the Hendersons tonight. They got nobody left home to take care of her.
Well, why can't you handle a job? Nobody knows more about kids than you do.
Oh, I got something very important to do.
What you mean important?
Oh, nothing.
You haven't got a date with somebody else, have you?
Of course not, Bill. I just have something important to do.
What?
Well, the ladies' auxiliary is holding a sewing bee tonight, and I'll only be gone an hour or so.
I thought those were cleaning rags.
Why, Bill, I got to have something to sew on.
And in the meantime, you asked a man of my genius and social standing to be a babysitter.
Well, you know you have a way with children.
No, I don't.
Oh, yes, you do. Everybody knows that.
They do?
Of course. Everybody says, what a way that Bill Jackson has with children.
Well, I haven't worked at it much, but I suppose it's true. What's my word against everybody?
Exactly.
Yes, sir. It must be my natural personality. You see, it's just like singing. Some people have a voice for it, and some people ain't.
That's right. Now you be back at 7. Bing.
Come right in. You remember George and Clara, Alice?
Sure she does, sure she does. She retains her memory even if she is married to you.
Nice to see you again, Clara.
Thanks.
Won't you sit down for a few minutes?
Why, yeah, sure we will. Well, Harry, I see you still have the old furniture. You must be spending your money on wine and women. You certainly can't sing. Can't sing wine, women, and song, get it?
Very funny.
We're going to redecorate this spring. Have you done anything to your house, Clara?
No.
Effie, what are you doing over there, sweetheart?
Nothing, Papa.
All right, come shake hands with your Aunt Alice.
Oh, yes, you do, too. Clara, will you speak to the child?
Hello, Effie.
You'll shake hands with your Uncle Harry, won't you, Effie?
Isn't she a card? Takes after her father, you know. Doesn't she, Clara?
Indubitably.
Always the life of the party, aren't you, sweetheart?
I can see where she'd be the death of most people.
Take it easy, dear. Yes, sir, folks. You know, we can always leave Effie with anybody. They're always glad to have her. Aren't they, Clara?
Yes.
Excuse me, Miss Alice. Bill's here now, and you can leave whenever you're ready.
Good evening, Bill.
Oh, this is Beulah and Bill, George. They're going to take care of Effie.
Oh, really? Well, now, that's fine. So, you know, you won't have a bit of trouble with her. Not a bit. She's a great little trooper. Aren't you, sweetheart?
Yes, Papa.
Well, maybe we had better get started. Don't you think so, Clara?
Yes.
We can all go in our car.
All right. Good night, sweetheart. Have a good time tonight.
Bye, Papa.
Goodbye.
Effie, I want you to meet Bill Jackson. Now shake hands with Bill.
Yeah, shake hands with your old friend, Bill Jackson.
All right.
Now, you take your little coat off and sit down over there, and Bill will get you a picture book to read.
Aren't you going to be here, Beulah?
Not all the time. I have to go out. But you and Bill gonna have a lot of fun.
Oh, I'm sure of it.
Bill, I have to be off to the auxiliary sewing circle. I'll be gone about an hour or so. Bye for now.
Okay, man. Well, the little darling. She's fast asleep. Maybe I have got away with kids after all. A few minutes with me, and they fall fast asleep. Oh, my leg! My leg!
Did something happen, Bill?
Something happened, all right.
Oh, Papa says I always kick in my sleep.
Yeah? Well, your papa should have told me. Now, be careful, Effie. You don't want to hurt your old friend Bill, do you?
Of course not, Bill. Oh, I'm so sleepy.
Well, go on back to sleep. I'm going to take 40 wakes myself. Help, please! Fire! What in the world are you doing, Effie?
I just put out the fire.
Now listen, Effie. Listen to me. Let's you and me have a little understanding. I have a way with kids, and I like you. But you must cooperate.
Can I go in the kitchen to make fudge?
Well, that's a fine idea. I'm kind of partial to fudge myself. I'll go with you. Maybe she'll electrocute herself on that stove.
I want sugar, chocolate, and milk.
You find everything you need, nice spot. And if you crawl inside and close the door, you're going to find out what makes that little light goes on.
I don't want to find out.
Well, just don't touch that. That's Beulah's pet apron. Now, I got to make a phone call. You be a good little girl till Bill gets back. Hello. Is this the ladies' auxiliary sewing cycle? I'd like to speak to Beulah, please. What? Not there. Well, she's sitting in a circle somewhere. No meeting there tonight at all. Hello? What's that? Yeah, there's something going on here, all right. If what Effie's doing ain't bad enough, I've got to learn that Beulah's stepping out on me. And if I find out she's out with another man, I'm gonna... Oh, my. Hello. Oreo, this is Bill Jackson speaking. I'm over to the Henderson, and I'm trying to find out where Beulah is. Hey! I wonder what she hung up on me like that. Oh, Lord, everything happens to me. Effie, what in the world are you doing?
Feeding eggs.
I ought to have my head examined giving you them eggs. Look at the mess on this floor. Now, Effie,
I was just going to start cleaning up in the community.
well, I'll do the cleaning up.
Please.
I said I'll do the cleaning.
Bill Jackson, what on earth are you doing?
Babysitting, 1950 style.
Sometimes I think you're crazy.
Yeah, and the feeling is mutual. Effie, put them eggs down. I think I'm going to let you clean up after all.
I'm not going to because I don't have to.
Effie.
Yes, Bill.
So what do you mean hanging up on me like that?
Oh, Mr. Sprague, the Iceman, came in. And he's so jealous that I was afraid if I talked, he'd know who you were.
So you come right over so as to not to leave any doubt in his mind.
Oh, isn't it exciting, Bill? I just love to be fought for.
Well, now listen, Oreo. I've got enough trouble of my own without you playing games on me. Beulah, she's out gallivanting behind my back, and Effie, she's remodeling the house, and now you set me up like a clay pigeon. You go on out of here.
What's going on here, Oriole? Is this the man that you said you're crazy for?
What's that?
You got no right threatening to kill this fragile young lady just because she looks at another man.
And listen, mister, this gal has just lost her last marble.
You're talking about the woman I love.
Oh, Dinsmore! They were kissing and making love before you came in.
What?
Oh, don't listen now. Take it easy, sir. Tell him it ain't true. Oh, tell him it ain't true.
Oh, I tried to warn you, Bill, but you wouldn't listen. Don't hurt him, Dinsmore. Think of our future.
Nobody's worried about mine. Now, listen, Mr. Sprague. I know you're a high and intelligent man with a double IQ. Don't pay no attention to what that little girl says. She's a juvenile delinquent, just waiting here for the reformatory to come and take her away.
I'm Effie Dilling Dunstan, and he was trying to kiss her.
That's all I want to know.
Oh, don't do it! He didn't mean any harm! He didn't mean any harm! You killed him! You killed him! Oh, and Beulah's gonna be very angry when she finds out we broke her best bowl doing it.
There's nothing wrong with this man that a little fresh air won't cure. So open that window, Oriole. He'll be all right, Oriole. Let's go.
Oh, Dinsmore, you're so strong, it's frightening.
I said come on.
Oh, I feel so helpless.
Oh, B, where am I? What's going on here? Oh, my life's blood ebbing out on me.
That's not blood. It's whipped cream.
Whipped cream? Effie, you and me are gonna have some understanding.
You couldn't even catch me, I'll bet.
Oh, God. Effie! Effie! Effie!
Well, Harry, that was a wonderful evening. I enjoyed every moment of it. How about you, Clara?
Immeasurably.
Sure you won't have a cup of coffee or something before you hit the road?
Oh, no, thanks. I'm filled right up to here.
How about you, Clara? Thanks.
Well, come on, Clara, pick up Effie and let's get going. Papa's here, sweetheart.
Effie, this is your old friend Bill. Oh, Effie. Oh, Beulah. What have I ever done to deserve this? Effie! Effie! That you, Effie? Effie, please come out. If you come out, I'll let you shoot some more of that cream in my face. Effie. Doggone it, Effie, don't play any more games on Bill.
Effie, dear, if you're hiding, please come out. Your parents want to go home.
Well, she's not in the kitchen and the back door is open.
Well, she's not upstairs. I looked in all the closets.
Oh, isn't this awful? Well, Clara, don't stand there. Do something.
What?
Oh, Bill. Where's little Effie?
I wish I could tell you, Mr. Henderson. I suggest the FBI.
Well, you were in charge of her. What'd you do with her?
Mister, it ain't what I did with her. It's what she did with me.
What do you mean, Bill?
I haven't been through so much since I joined the lodge.
I'm warning you. If one hair of that child's head is harmed, I'll hold you responsible.
Beulah! Effie!
Sweetheart, where have you been?
I found her in the basement. She fell down the coal chute.
Cold shoot? Oh, honey, what a night you must have had.
If you vice versa that, mister, you'd be getting someplace.
Mrs. Henderson, I hold you responsible for this.
Don't you shake your finger at Alice Dunstan. If you and that monosyllabic wife of yours would take care of your child instead of foisting her off on unsuspecting people to take care of, this wouldn't have happened.
Well, I'll guarantee you it'll never happen here again, will it, Clara?
What?
Beulah and Bill love kids. I'd just soon have my boy with them as with Alice and me. And if your Effie fell down the coal chute, it was her fault, not theirs. Now, you take your precious treasure and get out of my house. It's been a horrible evening anyway.
Horrible evening anyway. All right, very well, I'll go. But you try and do business with me from now on.
If this is the way he has to do business, I'm sure he'll pass it up. Good night.
Good night. Come on, Clara.
Good night.
See, Bill? All your suspicion was wrong. Here I am breaking my neck trying to get this sweater finished for your birthday tomorrow. Anyway, happy birthday, Bill, and many happy returns.
Thanks, honey. It's just what I needed.
And you forgive me for fibbing to you?
Yeah, surely, honey. Any girl's got to tell a little white lie once in a while. I wasn't really worried. You know, I was just... Just who did you have in mind?
Oh, it'll fit all right when it's blocked.
You got to save me from her, folks. I overplayed my hand. Tell her I went to Detroit.
Wait. Wait! Oh, Beulah, isn't that wonderful? I can just smell the orange blossoms. Oh, Mr. Spring, wait for your love boat. Wait!
Are you sure that Iceman didn't model this sweater?
Why, Bill Jackson, I believe you're jealous.
Well, don't tell me what I am. Tell me what he ain't.
Oh, Bill, when you talk like that, I can almost smell orange blossoms myself. What a man.